What up, superstars? It's 3 p.m. and I haven't shoot anything till now. And there's a reason for it, which I'll tell you in a bit. So I'm outside. I'm heading to a hospital to check my blood. And then I'm going to the bank to get a bank statement. And then I will go to a shop. There's a company that takes care of all the legalities for me. They sent a notice that I have to send them a proof of residence because they have to comply with European Union anti-money laundering policies and other bureaucracy bullshit. So I have to do it in 3 weeks, and if I don't, my company will get closed. And nobody asks like why you weren't able to produce these documents. They will just close it and that's it. One of the guys I follow says now it's wartime. Basically in entrepreneurship life you have peacetime and wartime. Wartime when something happens and you have to do something like. So wartime is basically if your, advertising accounts get shut down or something crazy happens and you have to go to war to basically get your business, to save your business. So now it's wartime and now I called the owner of the flat and basically we signed some documents to prove that I have residence here, since my residence was in other town and I haven't did any documents to change it for a long time. So yeah, so now I'm officially a resident in Vilnius. And I'm also hiring some people to edit this vlog because I cannot take it anymore. So if you know anyone who would like to edit these type of things, let them know. So I just got out of the bank and I've got the papers and probably I'm good. I don't know. I'll try to submit it. I feel like as always something won't work. Like something always doesn't work. So I got back home and I did some emails. But the thing that I wanted to talk with you about is corn and sauerkraut. Now, sauerkraut is a fermented vegetable. You can Google it. Today I wanted to make a test. What kind of veggies make me feel foggy? Because on Saturday I bought supermarket veggies and I ate veggies in a restaurant and some of them made me foggy. So today I bought supermarket vegetables, I ate them. So I got back, took some sauerkraut, and sauerkraut is a fermented veggie. Basically sauerkraut helps to kind of absorb that sugar and ferment it and just make it good. And now I'm feeling okay. But before eating that I felt foggy, and just when I got back home I felt like I have to watch porn and I have to masturbate. And it's really interesting because that feeling of fogginess, it's so subtle. I mean, you kind of even, it's hard to feel it if you're used to it. Because it's that subtle that you're kind of lazy and you don't want to do something and you just want to watch porn to just release that, fogginess and just feel more free. So comparing this feeling with the feeling when you eat only fruits, when you feel super alive, you feel full of juice, you feel like you want to do stuff. I mean, if I eat really good, I can be super productive. I can do a lot of stuff. But once you get in that foggy line, you start to crave porn, you start to be, just weird. So it's interesting, you eat shitty food, you want to watch porn, you watch porn, you jizz, you don't accomplish anything. That's a really interesting lesson in life. I don't know in what it means. But it means probably that you should eat good, because everything is connected. It's 40 minutes past 9 p.m. and I finally feel like human and like myself, like I'm able to operate and work finally. It's about I spent all this time, well, I did some sales. I know I sent the contracts, so I did the minimum of what I wanted today, but I spent the most amount of time researching food and just health in general. And I found really interesting lectures by doctors, or just by lectures that with some kind of scientific outlook, you could say. Take food really seriously. Don't buy processed foods. Bad foods equals laziness, equals craving porn, and equals not accomplishing anything. Chewing's something that I discard really. That's really big thing for just your overall health and digestion. From the early age, I have a problem with chewing because I tend to not chew. I mean, and with my lifestyle, I always running somewhere. One of the guys from the lectures is saying that you're not what you eat, you're what you absorb. And the problem is that if you don't chew, as I said, you don't absorb the most of the nutrients that you need. And another thing that I found out, that oil is really bad for you. Foods that contain oil in a whole food form, like nuts and seeds, can be good for you. It's not bad for you if you don't eat it like in extreme amounts. But any processed oil is really bad for you. And that's like really an aha moment was for me, because I love oils. I loved it in the past. Now I'm mostly on fruit, or I'm 100% fruit, so I haven't ate it all for a while. Yeah, I learned that no oil, no sugar, and no salt. And no caffeine and no meat. If you can take all these foods like oil, caffeine, salt, sugar, meat, fish, and combine them and just put them in the one category and say, okay, now eat these foods, and give a group of people only these foods. I think that they would quickly realize that they would die from these foods pretty quickly. Like, this combination is absolutely unhealthy for you. It's kind of intuitive, at least for me. And if you put fruits, veggies, rice, potatoes, and these type of live, whole food things in this category, you can pretty much see the clear difference between, oh, from this food I'm clearly not dying, and I'm most of the time feeling more better, and eating this food makes me foggy, cloggy. So if you take these foods like this, it's pretty clear what's the healthy way to do. I did enough of fasting and fruitarianship, so I think I should get back onto consuming B12, making sure I get enough iron, all other nutrients that are usually not reached in only fruitarian diets. I'm pretty sure that one of the mistakes that I did is I combined in the past oil with veggies. And if you go only with that combination, with veggies, all the whole foods, it's pretty much, I think, the best one. So that's it for today, and I'll meet up with you tomorrow.